we were on a platform where we had an in-house server, and we had a couple things as far as our business needs change. One, we knew we were moving offices. Two, we were divesting a specific part of our business that had a very unique need. That part of the business, the staff works from any location. Whereas in the old platform, we had staff that were in-house. We need to find a solution that was going to allow us to access that data, access our server from any location with internet access. And then we also needed the second need that we had was an expandable and robust system that was secure for our client data. So we had three needs. We had mobility, we had to have an expandable network, and we needed to be secure. And once we outlined that to the NOC, they were able to come back with a solution that was not just the box in the closet, which is where we had been operating for the last 15 years. The NOC was very good at understanding the need. Understanding the need is where you have client confusion all the time. It goes in any industry. Any professional is going to have that risk. They understood what we were looking for, and when we outlined it to them, then they proposed the solution going forward, and we were able to work through that fairly smoothly. We have a couple of interesting things in our industry where we have proprietary softwares and proprietary programs that we had to do some workarounds. There are plenty of industries that the solution that they propose for us is as simple as you just plug the box in. We don't have that. We have softwares that needed to find a workaround. They were great with us on finding those workarounds, so we had the capabilities that we needed. I mean, ultimately, you don't want to have to deal with the NOC on a day-to-day basis, because if you're not dealing with them on a day-to-day basis, it means their systems are running well. So that part of it's fairly easy. The piece where the responsiveness comes in, a great example of responsiveness that is required for us is in a situation where we have an employee leave. All of a sudden, that employee has access to our server, to our client data, and we always give the NOC a heads up of, at noon today, we're releasing an employee. At 12:05, that employee is cut off from the server, and they're extremely responsive. They understand the risk that it poses to us as a firm, it poses to our clients, and they're extremely responsive in that manner. The NOC has done a couple things for us. They've helped us grow from the perspective of when we first divested one part of our practice off into its own entity. They were able to provide the solution to us of a very small startup that was growing. As we grew, they were able to provide solutions going forward with the growing business. And I think being able to adapt like that and being able to provide solutions that it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a solution that might be for a 2-person office. It's a solution that's for a 6-person office. It's a solution for a 20-person office. And being able to adapt and understand the client's needs based on, as the client changes, they change. They provide different solutions. It's not always the same solution. And that's probably the biggest thing that I think the NOC can help clients with and benefit whoever use them as their IT provider.